Hey Libra, welcome to your daily inspo. Let's get started. Let's see. We going right into the blessing bag. Let's see what messages do we have for Libra. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Good time spent alone. Bloodline healing and breaking chains. All right. A hot, steamy kiss. For some of you guys, you can be getting alone time with your lover. Alone time with your lover. For some of you guys, you're having alone time with yourself. It's good time. If you are with your lover is going to kiss your face, all over your face. Or that could be something that this person does. Because you see a person kissing somebody all over their face. And somebody has a very beautiful face. Very beautiful face. That's probably why they do that. But yeah, this is good time spent alone. Whether it's alone time with your lover, whether y'all are like going to do some little hibernation and go on like a little retreat. Shut the world out for a second and just get acquainted with one another. It's just good time spent with hot steamy kisses by yourself too, also with this bond, because you can do better with two than you can do with one. Okay, there's a lot of bloodline healing and breaking chains, so this could have something to do with like the bloodline increasing and getting stronger, and it's also healing as it gets stronger. With that being said, there could be some fertility, pregnancies. When you increase the bloodline, what do? So that's what I'm thinking there. What else do we have for Libra coming through? All right, we have a couple coming out for you. We have the Thief, the Sun, and we have the Key. There's a thief that gets exposed for trying to steal the key. The thief gets exposed for trying to take some type of key, something that was certainly going to be successful. We do have the Ring. There is a deeper commitment, and we do have the Star, which you are the center of attention in something. So there's something by somebody that gets exposed, somebody who was playing the back. They get exposed. Big time energy here. Yeah, somebody's beautiful. We have beauty. Beautiful. Somebody has a very beautiful face. All right, let's see. Oh no, I'm getting ahead of myself. I didn't even get into the tarot. All right, let's see. The thief who gets exposed for trying to steal some type of key. This could be an actual key. Key to something. This could be a password too. Something that unlocks something. Let's see. What's the tarot energy? See, somebody's watching. Yeah, wow, somebody's watching. Yeah, somebody is watching. Be mindful. There could be somebody who is watching you that is in a really, really bad place. So you do have the Devil card here. Somebody is in a really, really bad place and they need some help. They could be watching you. They're trying to steal something from you, take something from you. Yeah, with the Five of Wands here. There's something that is presenting itself or has presented itself or is going to present itself. And somebody could also be posing as a distraction too. So be mindful of it. Whoever is doing the watching, they're in a really, really bad place energetically and financially. Got the Tower too. Someone is a false person. Something's not working out for someone because they keep on creating false foundations. So they keep on crumbling down. But there's a person that's watching you. They're trying to take some type of, I don't know. They in a bad place. They could be trying to take some type of money or something. All right, so right now you are in this energy of creation. Releasing your creations out into the universe. That is all you need to be doing is releasing, releasing, releasing. This is a very creative month. Pisces energy is very, very creative. Pisces are usually very creative. Like they can just sit and just create. They just have that nature. They're so intuitive, sensitive, all of that stuff that makes for a very, very creative person. So right now, you are in that energy where you are to release, release, release these creations to the universe, okay? What's crossing? What's crossing this? Okay, now the abundance is blossoming, okay? This is what's going on. The abundance is blossoming. And now this is the perfect time for you to create boundaries. That is why God is exposing the rats, the person who's watching, all of these things. Because now is the time for you to create boundaries. There's a need for you to protect yourself. There's a need for you to create these boundaries. And these boundaries are going to be a reflection of your self-love. All right? So let's see. So you believe that what you're seeing, that's something that you've seen far away, or the things that you are envisioning far away, and this could be dreams, this could be wish fulfillment, or whatever it is, you believe that it's coming closer to you. Think about a telescope, how it makes the things closer to you so you can actually, see it. So it's like you believe that now you are zooming in on your wish fulfillment. And there's some type of power from the full moon, or there'll be the power from this full moon that's coming up. But there's this big power that you're owning. And you believe that this power, this can have something to do with your confidence. This can have something to do with, you listening to your intuition. You embracing your subconscious with confidence and courage, okay? There's a lot that's coming towards you. You believe it's coming closer and closer and closer to you. You are getting nothing but closer, and you are. All right? So there's some type of realization that you are close. There's a realization that you are closer than you think. Okay? Something could be getting hot. Think about it when you get close to the sun, or all of that stuff up there is hot, right? You get close to it, it's going to get a little hot. So something could be getting hot. Something could be heating up. All right? You have the Queen of the Moon. There's a need for you to understand that you have all the power. You have all the power you need now. Okay? All the power that you need, you have it now. You have the Queen of the Moon, sovereignty. You have sovereignty over your own life. And now you can act with grace and confidence. You have the ability to unite people. So you are like the goddess of the moon. This is the feminine, divine feminine energy. This is moon energy. You are powerful. Act like it. So some of you guys are having a challenge acting like you are powerful. Acting like, you are, who you are. So there's this energy of, or acting like you have the power over your life, because you do. I feel like there was a challenge realizing this, because you do come to the realization that you are very, very powerful. Let's see. This could also be this bloodline healing, this chains breaking, stuff like that. Okay? So in the past, you were very, very patient, just waiting your turn. Very, very patient. But really, you weren't afraid to wait, because you were afraid to actually move, to be in power. So you was like, okay, yeah, I can play the back. I can get real, real cozy here. Get very cozy here. But what you did was, here in this energy, while you still had like this fear and you were afraid, there was another muscle that you were building. And this muscle was focused. There was something that you was really focused on. There was something that you was willing to work through and keep on trying and trying and trying and trying until you get it right. So you have the skill of being like very, very patient with yourself, and like being able to work, being able to practice something, being able to be consistent with something and disciplined with something. That's what happened while you were being patient, but really scared or really in fear or having some type of fears about something. So you was like, I'll take the easier thing. And in this easier thing, you actually built some type of muscle, which is consistency. Sitting there and working with something, so you can actually use that. You can actually use it, okay? Let's see what else. Okay, in the future, there's some resistance. There's this resistance here. Or you're creating some resistance. There was some type of faith, but then there is some resistance here. I feel like with whatever this path is taking you, or where this path is taking you. Tell me more about resistance here. Okay. Oh, so it's the realization. So things are becoming clearer and clearer and clearer and clearer and clearer to you, and there is you resisting. For some of you guys, there's a need for you to pray for discernment. There's a lack of discernment. For some of you guys, you are resisting the manifestation that's here for you. It's yours. It is here. Something is actually yours, but you're trying, like, it's resistance that's making you not see it. So it's like you're not going to the certain places that you are being called to go to. You're not talking to the certain people that you are being called to talk to. It's because this discernment here, there's a need for you to pray for this discernment, okay? Because it's right in front of you. You believe it's coming, until it gets there and you're like, oh, shit, it's here. That's usually how it works. Like, you get into a place and you're like, I'm here. First your head is down and you're working, but then there's something here where you can see it here and you don't want to relax in it. You're resisting to just sit and relax in it, that this is your harvest. All right, let's see. What else do we have? All right, so the approach. You have nourishment. Yeah, the approach is nourishment. This is your harvest. This is feeding yourself. There's some type of thirst or hunger for wisdom, to learn something, to get more connected spiritually, to get more connected within, okay? For some of you guys, by the way of feeding yourself the right foods or the right things, feeding your body, it's going to give you a lot of the things that you want. For some of you guys, you may be craving really, really hot, spicy foods. Like super hot, spicy foods. And if you are, we are definitely in a tribe, because I have been like in a really, really spicy kick. Just everything hot. Super, super hot. And I don't know why. But I'm loving it because I like hot stuff, and I don't eat it all the time. But when I do, I do. So for some of you guys, you're craving really, really hot, spicy foods. Or for some of you guys, you could be a chef and you are making something that's spicy, or it needs a little spice to it. And that can be anything. You could be a baker and something can need spice, like the spice, the actual, something there. Pumpkin spice, ginger spice, something like that. Somebody is craving really, really hot foods. Somebody is trying to nourish themselves. Their approach is trying to like feed themselves the right food, feed themselves the right things. And this could also be spiritually feeding yourself, okay? There's people around you that have discernment. Or there's a need for you to have discernment about the people around you. Yeah, that's what that is, because then the boundaries card comes back up. There's a need for you to have discernment about the people around you. Let me find out. Is it the people around you that's getting you to be resisting like the promised land or the garden? Like you're in the garden, lay down, chill. But you're like, no, I have to continue working or something. Like it could be the people around you that's making you feel like that you're not in the garden, that this is not the time for you to like relax. And you have the realization that you do need some type of discernment on it. There's a realization that you may need some discernment about some type of people around you. It comes to you. You're realizing a lot of stuff, okay? You're hoping that you're able to see something through new eyes, have a different perception about you, about other people, but you would need to surrender the old perception. Like we're looking for these new perceptions of ourselves, of, you know, things that happened or whatever, life. But we're still holding on to that old perception with dear life. There's a need for you to release it. And when those thoughts come up, or when those thoughts, you know, about the old perception, there's the need for you to put down on it the new. It's going to take a while. It kind of reminds me of like in school. Have y'all ever did this? I know it's only probably girls that did this, but change your handwriting. Like after, like, let's say like you were in like middle school. So after grade 6, you go to like the 7th grade, and it's like, I'm not writing like this. In the 7th grade, I'm going to write like this. So you practice and practice. And sometimes muscle memory, you want to write the letters how you normally write. And then I've changed my handwriting so many different times. Like, so from big to small to slant to that to cursive to whatever for what I'm feeling. And it may take some time, like hearing while you're starting, like for the first couple of weeks, maybe even months. But then you get into it, and now this is the way you write. Now everybody knows this is the way you write. Oh, that's Auji handwriting. Like everybody knows, and then I change it again, you know, depending on. Remember me and my sister used to do that heavy. Like, change our handwriting all the time. But that's how that old perception is going to be. Like your old attitude to certain things, that old vibration, you're going to have to impress on the new. Like imprint and impress, like on the new. This new perception that you want. Okay? This new beginning that you want. You got realization coming out here. Some of you guys, you're going to realize which wolf you've been feeding. Some of you guys have been feeding some type of negative, and some of you guys have been feeding the positive. All right? Some of you guys, you're going to realize the wolf that you're feeding. It's about your food. Like, what's eating you? What are you eating, and what's eating you? Ooh. Attraction. The law of attraction. That's the outcome. The outcome, something gets extremely hot. This is because you're close. And look at that. The masculine here. That's you pulled the masculine in. It's attracted. That's that other end of the magnet. So this is you attracting what it is that you want. You get what you attracted. You were right about believing that you were closer to your wish fulfillment. There's just going to be the energy of you actually relaxing in it. Like the manifestation comes to fruition, but there's a need for you to relax in it instead of resisting it. For some of you guys, this could be a masculine here. You have hunger. The wolf. I told you some of you guys are going to realize which wolf you are feeding. Everybody has 2 wolves. Which wolf do you feed? And in what ways? Because the other wolf needs to be fed too, but in what ways are you feeding that wolf? What food are you feeding it? So, I'm going to leave your reading right here. I hope this reading resonates. If it does, make sure you give this reading a big thumbs up, and make sure you guys are subscribed. I love you guys, and I will see you in the next video.